I'm going to talk about Capturing Bandana, written by Jasmine Barber. Jasmine is a young author based out of New Jersey. She is phenomenal. I love her books. Maybe this is Capturing Bandana was maybe about maybe book number 6 or book number 7. I'm not sure. I read 5 of her books except the one. I think it was the latest one that she wrote. I haven't read that one yet, but I want to give you the review on this one. This one I read a while back and I had to reread it so I could give you a review on it. Again, it's called Capturing Bandana. The main characters are J Mount, aka Bandana, Kylie, aka Kai. You have Devian, which is Kylie's cousin, Fame, which is they're basically their best friend. Kylie, Devian, and J Mount best friend. You have Nadira, she's not that big in it, and you have Chance, which is Fame cousin, and Davian boyfriend. The main book basically is about Bandana and Kai. So Bandana met Kai through Devin. Devin is Kai's cousin, and she left from California, came to New Jersey, and they basically rekindled the relationship that they had. And she was introduced to Bandana at a barbecue, and it was like attraction at first sight. It wasn't even love; it was like just attraction. She loved how he was forthcoming and how he rapped. She loved everything about him. So that's how they captured each other's attention. And they had a little scuffle in the beginning, and then not like a fight, but like an argument, and that really brought them together, and that's how their relationship started. Bandana basically have a lot going on though, because his mother abandoned him at a young age, basically let him raise himself, and he had to go through foster care, a lot of not physical abuse but emotional abuse growing up. He had to fend for himself. It was so much going on with him. Like it's very like eye-opening how much of a successful he is right now in the book, because a lot of people would have went down spiral, or they would have went to drugs or all of that stuff. So he didn't take that aspect, but he ended up making a name for himself and making himself basically the man he is. Kai also had a rough background because her mom left her also. She had 2 other kids and she didn't really care about none of the kids. So the 2 other kids were raised by the father, and he basically adopted them, and that's their father, and they're teenagers. So Kai basically had that a mother abandonment situation, such as J-Mont. So they had that Bandana, so they had all that a lot in common, because they both were rejected by their mom, had nothing to do with basically their mom and relationship. So they have abandonment issues from mom, but Kai still had some family. J-Mont didn't really have anybody, because he had his friend that he met in juvie, which is not juvie but like in foster care, Santana was older than him, so he left. And then he met Fame like when he was like maybe 17 or 18. So Fame and Davion and Chance really became his family. So he really didn't have that much family growing up. So when he finally got there, it's really hard for him to open up to people and trust people, which I understand, because if I was in that situation, I definitely would have done the same thing. Now back to the book. They basically, as I told you, they met at the barbecue and started kicking off. So they were having like public arguments or stuff, because Bandana is really disrespectful. Like, he's disrespectful and blunt at the same time. So if you do not want the truth, do not go around him. Do not mess with him, because he will tell you like it is, and he doesn't care if he hurts your feelings or not. Kai has the similar tendencies. However, she knows when to say stuff and when not to say stuff. She's like, she knows how to play, but at the same time, if you're being rude and anything, she'll tell you about yourself. So the whole book was basically about them getting together and learning about each other. She was upset with him because he wasn't opening up a lot, and he's kind of tight-lipped. So that was their fight between them, and he was trying to understand and be like trying to open up more, but it was hard for him. So I get that. in the middle of the book, he reacquainted with Santana, which was great because Santana was like his big brother, and he opened his eyes up to a lot of things. He was telling him he has to be more open with Kai. He has to, if he wants his relationship to work, how he has to approach her and explain stuff to her, but at the same time, don't lose his character, don't lose who he was. And he, in some ways, he gave that up because he felt like right in love with her, but he wasn't like harsh like how he used to be. But I understand because he's trying something new and this is new for him, so he didn't want to lose her at the same time, but he didn't want to open up at the same time. So this whole book was basically about them getting together and them learning each other, going through the bumps in the road, meeting Santana mom, her Kai going through her selfish stage when she's like basically said she doesn't want to be her mom, but in the end she did become her mom, and she had to backtrack herself, apologize to people that she hurt, and came back to realize that her family is who she has right now, whether her mom accepted her or not. So she just had to decide whether she wanted to be like her mom or be happy and have a prosperous life. And that's really the whole book. It was about them. Chance and Devine had their issues, not major issues, but they had some issues in the book, and they solved that issue. But you get to see about their relationship and some doubts that Chance had and doubts that Devine had. Forgive me for messing the name up, Jasmine. I'm sorry. So they got their issue. Fame got in a little bit of issue with his girlfriend or girl he was sleeping with, trying to trap him, and then like he's just sleeping around. But he, in the end, he like met somebody, but it was a mystery. So I'm not sure when that book is coming out because Fame really wasn't a big role in this book. But in the end of this book, she said that his story is coming, so I'm waiting patiently because I want to know when it's coming out. And that's really the old book. Nair wasn't that much in the book. She was just in a few scenes, and that was really it. So please check it out, guys. It's Capturing Bandana. It's written by Jasmine Barber. It's not all raunchy and it's not all like ghetto love stories. None of that. It's really about young adults growing together and basically becoming one, and how to overcome the obstacles of their life that they've been through. And that's really it. Check it out, guys. I think you will like it because I love it, but my opinion is different from yours. But check it out. Bye, guys.